morning celebration traditions.
Morning celebration traditions.
Yeah, well, birthday celebration traditions. Or did I say that backward? Birthday traditions. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Do you want to show them what you got?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant with my food.
Oh. Alex just came out and gave her $10 of his own money. That's what she got. It says Sweet 16. So when I turned 16, this is what my parents gave me for my 16th birthday. And it's all that I wanted. Like, I wanted that so bad. And I wore this necklace every single day when I was 16. And I gave it to Florence. And she's never seen it before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably have. I just forgot about it.
Yeah.
So I always go through your jewelry box. That's how I found these.
My rings.
Text messages I gotta respond to.
Wow, everyone's wishing you happy birthday?
Yeah.
Everyone said happy birthday to that girl. They say happy birthday to that girl that I know right there.
They're saying happy birthday to this girl now.
I'm just doing random designs. I don't like when it has the big crunchy thing on it. Just doing a bunch of little guys.
Yeah.
Are you excited for your birthday cake?
Yes. What cake is it?
What?
Like today?
Yeah, we'll get you a cake.
Can it be an ice cream cake?
I was thinking of getting you an ice cream log.
Yes.
And then for your birthday party, we can have the cake. Hopefully this is enough air holes. And that it doesn't bust. That would not be a good thing.
Oh. Aw, Georgia said happy birthday to me.
The one that used to babysit?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she goes, happy birthday, Florence, I miss you.
Aww. Birthdays are the best. Are you excited for your party with your friends?
Yes.
Do you know who's going yet?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Who?
And then those friends.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Hey guys, hopefully you can hear me. It's not too windy, but I'm out for my walk, and sure someone's behind me as I'm screaming. I'm out for my walk. It's my girl's birthday. She's 16 today, guys. So I'm in shock. You know, you blink, and I know every parent says that, but it's true. 1 minute you're counting down the minutes till daddy walks through the door for help in the day, and the next minute, like, the days aren't long enough. Like, you just, oh, it's wild. Parenthood is a wild ride. But I'm on my walk, and Alex joined me in my walk yesterday. I took a little clip of that. Guess who I have walking with me today, guys? Can you guess? I'll give you a hint. It's Alex! So he came with me, and it was nice. And he was like, I'm so proud of you, Mom. I was like, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, it's hot out. I'm doing my walk much later in the day than I typically do, because I spent the morning decorating, and I went to Tim Hortons and got some donuts for the kids, and spent the morning with Florence, and we had lots of chats, and So now it's like noon and I'm just getting my walk in, which is fine, but it's just much hotter. But we just hit 2K. I'm at the halfway point. I walk about 4K a day. My blood pressure is good, guys. Yesterday it was 129/87. I'm in the 80s. I am just absolutely mind blown at my body and like just moving it, how it's curing something that I was really worried about. So, and I feel so good, so good. And it's only been a week of walking every day and 2 weeks and a few days of eating good. And I just feel so much lighter, not like physically, but like mentally lighter. So anyway, I got donuts. That's tradition for birthdays, to wake up to donuts. And honestly, I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like having any donuts. I knew eating that first thing in the morning might be a bit of a trigger. And I didn't have that intense craving. Like those sugar, like the absolute need for sugar is very minimum. And it was severe 2 weeks ago. Severe. Like felt impossible. And now it's very minimum. So I'm like, you know what? No, I don't really feel like it. And I don't think it would be good for me right now. So my plan is tonight to have a piece of birthday cake with Florence. I feel like, I love ice cream cake and that's what she's getting. But it was just weird this morning to have the donuts. It's tradition, knowing I can have it because I'm not restricting. But I really just did not feel like it. So yeah, that's where we're at. It's her birthday. I'll talk to you guys a little bit once I get home and showered and ready for the day about, just my story with Florence and how our beginning was together. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Is that your first time ever starting a car?
Well, yes.
Okay, put the window down and I'll take your picture. Oh, girl! Road rage! Turn the phone. Oh God, we gotta work. No, the front one. The front window, yeah. There. Okay, I'm gonna take your picture. Definitely not the best loaf I've ever seen in my life, but it will be delicious. I can't wait to dig in. This is going to be delicious. I have come a long way with my sourdough loaves. I will tell you that much. You putting on your necklace?
Yeah.
The one day gap's over.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
He was 16 yesterday and you were 15.
And we're 9/17 a week.
Is that for like less than like a day each, like between our birthdays? Mm-hmm. Is that I'm the older, so she calls me.
Guys, I find myself gravitating towards playing with eyeshadows again. So Sherry gave me this one I don't even know, last Christmas or the Christmas before, but this one's almost done. All of these have massive dents in them. And I've just used this palette every single day, basically since the day she gave it to me. But I've been just playing around with some other things, and I don't wear like base makeup, but I've been playing around with eyeshadows, so that's kind of fun. But okay, I told you guys I talk a little bit about how Florence and I were in the early days. So 16 years ago today, I became a mom. And when I tell you guys, I was greener than green when it came to children, babies, everything like that. I am not exaggerating. Florence, when I pushed her out and they put her in my arms, that was the very first time in my entire life I have ever held a baby. That's how new I was into like I just didn't, I've never known anyone with a baby. I never held a baby. Like I just, I don't know. Like I might have held a baby when I was a baby, like my brother and my sister, you know what I mean? But like not actually like hold a baby. I never fed a baby until Florence. I never changed a diaper. I literally never did anything until she was placed in my arms and we were just figuring out the world together. So I was young. I didn't know what I was doing. But when I tell you, everything just fell into place and everything felt so natural. So it was her and I in the beginning. And Florence and I always joke around and we say like we're the OGs. Like we started the family first. Like it was me and Florence, and then came Trevor, and then came Alex. So it was just the two of us in the beginning. Although I did meet Trevor when she was 2 weeks old. So it wasn't just the two of us for very long, but it was just the two of us. And I lived home in my family home, and my sister gave up her bedroom for Florence so Florence could have a nursery. So my brother did the whole nursery for Florence. Like he painted, he built all of her furniture, her crib, everything. So Florence had her own little room. I had my room. My brother was in the basement. My sister she was bouncing between room and room. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Living at home was me, mom, dad, my brother, my sister, and Florence. And when I tell you, every single time Florence made a peep, we would run, all of us, fight over who was going to take care of her. We all, like, she was like the family baby. I'm not kidding you. Like, we all, like, could not wait to see her in the morning. If she made a peep, we were just, like, running to her. Like, everyone wanted to change her. Everyone wanted to bath her. Everyone wanted to feed her. Everybody, like, I had a lot of support. I had so much support. And because of that, like, I just feel like she has a bond with my brother and my sister and my parents that is like no other. Like, because they were there from the beginning. Like, we all were a team taking care of Florence. And yeah, it was the early days were wild but amazing, and I learned so much. And she came into my life at the most perfect time, because I was just heading down a path that I knew I didn't want to be down, but I was there, I was young, and she completely saved me. Like, she really did. And I know people say that, but like, she saved me. She changed my whole world. She just led me down a path that I knew I always wanted, but like, I wasn't heading there. I was heading it was awful. So she really saved me, and I just totally became like the person that I am now, in a way. Like, the person I am now, I guess, started with Florence. I completely changed the moment she was born, and she has just brought so much into my life that I could never even explain. Still to this day, she's so smart, she's so wise, and she's so great at seeing perspectives, and she's so great at understanding, and she's a really good person to go to when you need advice. Like, she's just really good at being able to see all sides and being able to give an opinion that makes a lot of sense. Like, she's just very good with like really knowing people and understanding them and being able to communicate with them in a way that they can receive it, if that makes any sense. Like, she's very wise, very wise, and she's going to do amazing things. I just know it. So we've both come a long way in those 16 years with me and her, the two of us. Like, I remember like when I was in the hospital with her, like, I was by myself. Like, I mean, like, I had family with me, like my parents and stuff, but like, when I mean, like, it was just me. Like, I didn't have a partner. Like, it was just me. And I wanted my mom with me the whole time because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't even know you bled after you had a baby. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I did not know anything. I did not know. So I was just like, I just was like, what is happening? And so mom obviously would go home at night, and then like, back then the babies had to go to the nursery. They didn't stay in your room. Now they stay in your room, but back then the babies all would go to the nurseries and the moms would sleep, and that's just how it was back then. And I remember in the middle of the night, the nurse brought Florence into me, and was like, I think she's looking for you. She won't settle for us. Like, I just think she wants her mom. And she placed her in my arms, and it was like 2:30 in the morning. It was just me and her. It was my first time being alone with her because I always had my mom with me. It was my first time, you know, just me and her. And I had no idea what to do. I was like, literally like robot, like, ugh. But she settled. And I remember she just looked at me and I looked at her and I was just like, we're going to be okay. Like, we're going to figure this out. And we did. Now she's my greatest buddy, my sidekick. We are two peas in a pod. We're very different, but so similar. And she's a great sister, and she's a great daughter, and she's a great friend, and granddaughter, and student. And I'm so proud of her. I really, really am. So I just always, her birthday always brings me back to her birth, but also the birth of my motherhood. Like, I just never ever want to imagine what life would be like if she was not brought to me. I don't want to ever think that, because it's like she has blessed my life so I don't have words. I just, trust me when I tell you, she's the greatest thing to ever happen to me. And I have Trevor and Alex. They're obviously the greatest things too. I don't love anyone more than anyone else. But she saved me. She saved me. I learned a lot with Alex, and Alex changed me in so many ways. And I learned a lot from him too. And his story is so separate, and it's no more or less than Florence's, but Florence's is just different. Like, it was just the two of us. Like, it was just the two of us. We had no idea what the future had in store for us. She was new. I was new. We were just trying to get to know each other. We were trying to get to know the world. Like, it just always brings me back to that. So, yeah. Wild ride. I can't believe we're like 16 years. I can't. And I've had people ask, like, are you nervous to teach her how to drive? No, I'm excited. Like, we've figured it all out up to this point. We'll figure that out too. Am I the best driver in the world? No, but I know how to do it. And I could probably teach her. Like, we're going to figure it out. Like, that's the main thing, is like, we've always figured things out, the two of us, always. So we're going to go to Mom's. We're going to have some cake over there. And then I think we're going to do a beach sunset to celebrate Miss Florence. And then we're celebrating her birthday, like having a birthday party for her on the weekend. So anyway, I'll see you there.
Do you have a lighter, Mom? Swing it, shake it, move it, make it. Who do you think you are? Shake it, move it. How'd it go? That song reminds me so much of driving. Where were we going? To the Christmas shopping trip? And we're like, move it, shake it, move it.
Jacqueline, I just have that one in the cupboard there.
Florence?
Frida told me that you're beautiful.
Does she say anything about me?
No, Jacqueline.
What?
Under the air fryer.
Oh.
Big drawer.
Really quick.
You will after we do the birthday song.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Florence. Happy birthday to you.
Oh! They blew it up before you even blew.
Yay!
They blew it on their own.
Do you want us to light them again?
Look at her little finger wants to go in it. Wow! Yeah, girl! Do it up! Here, let me get your picture, Florence. You hold it.
Probably.
You're keeping me on. Yeah, I'm strapped in, stuck in a song you can't turn off. Like a merry-go-round, my head outside.